Hey guys, DanO here from the DanO Sonic Ensemble. Dose! Mr. Mandolin today, and by way of segue, I've started a new company called the Mandolin Company to be kind of the large company behind all of the smaller companies that I have. So you may remember New Mexico Digital. Long time, for 20 plus years I've been running New Mexico Digital. And the DanO Sonic Ensemble music outfit, that is also under the Mandolin Company umbrella, and a few other projects that I'll talk about as they're ready to come to light. But I wanted to talk a little more about the mandolin because the last video I made regarding my grandfather's mandolin was pretty popular. I wanted to go into a little more detail about the mandolin, the notes, how to play it a little bit, how it relates to guitar. So to start with, a mandolin is tuned to fifths. So to put that in reference, a guitar, people are a little more familiar with guitar, is tuned to fourths. So I'm just going to deal with the first, or the low four strings here. So E, A, D, G. So E, the fourth of E is A, the next string. The fourth for A is D, and the fourth of D is G. So E, A, D, G. That's where all that comes from. So if you play, let's say, a G chord, I'm just going to focus on the top four strings, forget the bottom two, those are weirdos. The G is right there, third fret, and now the third of G, which is a B, is right there. So remember those two notes, right? Now, let's go to the mandolin side of things. Again, this is my restored grandfather's mandolin. How cool, from like, I don't know, 1916 is what I'm guessing. But check out the video for more details from Keith Coleman, who did the restoration job. So we talked about the guitar being tuned to fourths. The mandolin is tuned to fifths. So it is like those four strings on the guitar we just mentioned, but upside down. So instead of E, A, D, G, we have G, the low set, D, A, E. And so as it turns out, G, the fifth of G, is D. And for D, the fifth of D is A. And for A, the fifth is an E. So it's upside down, which is kind of some weird pattern stuff when you're trying to do scales for both guitar and mandolin. So, you remember I did the G chord on the guitar, which was the third fret on the low string. So it's upside down on the mandolin, right? So the G note is here, and then the B is right there. So here's your first mandolin chord. It's like an upside down G on a guitar. It's those two. And then a little secret trick, you can slide that up a whole step. And that's an A, but you kind of want to bar to get the full A. And so that's kind of a bar chord on a mandolin, but I'm jumping ahead. So we'll stay with the G. And now if you want to play a C chord, which is a very popular chord to play after a G, you just move your two fingers right into the two middle ones. Index finger on the third fret, pointer finger on the second fret, and there's your C. So let's go back and forth here. It needs a little something more, doesn't it? Let's try a D. So the D is very exciting. It's the second fret on the low string, second fret on the high string. Oh, that sounds great. Let's try them all together. And there you go. Now you can play about 5,000 songs. The thing about the mandolin, especially this one, is that the strings are very close together. This is a narrow fretboard, extremely narrow. So you really have to be precise on where you're putting your fingers. And some of you up there, you got the big old fat fingers, might not be the instrument for you. You might consider bass. But some of us have some pretty precise fingers here, so we can get to these little chords. So that's kind of an overview of some of the playability of a mandolin. It's pretty cool. So I'd say keep on checking out these videos. I'm going to try to keep doing them. Check out the Mandolin Company on Instagram. Check out DanO Sonic Ensemble on Apple Music and YouTube and Spotify and all the places to get music. And, you know, New Mexico Digital's still out there for all the outdoor caving, adventure kind of stuff. So there's a lot coming out. So keep checking it out, friends. Dose!